On Osrc News at 7, Ijoka resident optimistic of relief as contractor handling road construction moves back to site. Hours after Kebbi abduction, gunmen kidnap school children in Niger State. Army debunks viral claim of forced military recruitment from the foreign scene. UK court jails former parliamentarian over pro-Russian bribery. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on the news from Osrc Television. My name is Oyewumi Ayinibara. There is a fresh hope for residents of Ijoka in Akure South local government area of the state as work finally resumed on the long-abandoned road project. After months of complaints and protests, the contractor is back on site with men and machines. Joy Pius reports that the construction work is anticipated to ease congestion, improve connectivity, and boost local economy.
Heavy machinery and workers have returned to Ijoka Road in Akure South, ending months of abandonment that left the road in a terrible state. The Ondo State government had promised to mobilize the contractor back to site after residents staged protests over the deplorable condition of the road. The sight of graders and workers has brought visible relief to the community that has endured dust, potholes, and traffic gridlock for years, as residents call for speedy completion.
This week, I discovered that the government is trying. We can see a transformation. The truck they were tipping, when we saw it, we were all happy, and we are hoping that from now henceforth there will be more transformation. I really appreciate the governor of Ondo State.
Ìyàtọ̀ ti wà torí ara àwọn mọ́tò tán kó oríṣiríṣi irinṣẹ́ wá síbí. A dẹ̀ rí pé bí ojú ọ̀nà yìí ṣe wà tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti yàtọ̀ ní sí ti àtẹ̀yìnwá. So inú wa dùn gidigidi.
Mo rí wọn tí wọ́n lòdù ẹ̀pẹ̀ ní apá òkè lọ́ọ̀yọ̀ ikú àṣùwà. Inú mi dùn gan pé lóòótọ́ àpòtẹ́sì ó dẹ̀ kàn wọ́n lára. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀.
Lẹ́nu kan bá wa ṣe ọ̀nà yìí tó rà àfẹ́ tí àwa kan àwa tá a ṣe bísíǹsì àtàjà kankan nítorí kò sẹ́ni tó lè rajà nínú dọ́ọ̀sì abẹ́ wọn pọ̀ jù.
I can see that they are doing the work from coming from okay or Beredie. They are doing the work small. All this you can see the roof now. Everything is a red color. Without painting the house, I think that's a red color. So that we are begging the governor so that help us do the road fast.
The contractor says the state government has released funds to ensure uninterrupted work.
So presently we have resumed back to the work, and I believe in short time we'll be able to deliver. Last time I think we started from Okeya, the end of the project. We took it to very close to this Abuchoro junction. We have done the stone-based work. Because unfortunately, because of what happens, so we have to readdress the stonework again, trying to clean the surface and put another stone base. After the stone base, you prime it. After the priming, you're expecting the asphalt. Whenever they are doing anything artwork or stone-based work, they will experience dust. But presently, the water tanker is at work. Very soon we'll bring the water. We wet for them. We wetting it as soon as we are working. They'll be wetting. Even when we are not on site, we will tell him to go and wet. So they should be patient with us for now.
He assured residents that work will now progress rapidly to meet the new completion deadline. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
The Ayedatsuwa administration says it remains committed to enhancing food sufficiency through impactful agricultural practices in the state. Commissioner for Agriculture and Forestry, Leia Akinola, while featuring an Osrc Current Affairs program, State of the State, assured the people of Ondo State that food security remains a priority of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa and his team. Akiola also explained that the current mapping of farmlands in government forest reserves is not to witch hunt farmers, but to enhance adequate planning and improve cocoa farming.
We have fish
The
farm,
Commissioner also
demonstration
revealed
farms.
that there are plans to embark on massive seeds and seedlings production, procurement of tractors towards mechanized farming, among other support for farmers in the state. He appealed to residents to continue to support the Aiyedatiwa administration in its quest towards further developing Ondo State. Libraries have long served as important centers of learning, research, and intellectual development. But in the digital age, concerns are growing over whether students still visit these facilities as they once did. Blessing will report on the declining use of libraries in the state and what stakeholders are doing to address it.
For centuries, libraries have been at the heart of education and knowledge preservation. But today, many of these spaces are struggling to attract young readers as digital platforms continue to reshape how students learn. In Ondo State, school administrators say they have observed a steady decline in library use among students. They attribute the trend to a weakened reading culture and the increasing pull of social media and online tools.
Internet is a great problem that we are facing in this generation. Majority of them are so consumed with the social vices through this internet, and they don't really have time to read. It's not even the library that is the problem, but they are not having that time to read.
We found out that of late, students no longer patronize the library. Even when facilities there are up to standard, when books are there, students find it very uneasy to go to the library to read. And it has to do with this culture of students not minding their business as far as education upliftment is concerned.
Yet, in the midst of this decline, some students still make deliberate efforts to visit the library for learning.
It drives me to be visiting the library. This is because when I visit the library, I'm so interested and I'm motivated. Because when I visit it, I'll see some textbooks and I'll read there and gain more interesting topics.
Library is good too because I really like library. Because our class is too crowded, so I need to come. Library is so silent and there's so many books in libraries.
But even with these testimonies, numbers continue to drop. This is the Ondo State Library in Akure. The hall can seat over 100 readers, yet staff say less than 50 people visit in an entire week. The director of the Ondo State Library Board, Abiodun Bagbe, confirms the decline. He says outdated materials, infrastructural challenges, and the rise of e-libraries are major reasons students are turning away from physical libraries.
There's a big shift from the the usage of traditional library to the electronic library. And when you say electronic library, that's the electronic version of the traditional library, that is the physical library. And for the student, the readers, to really patronize our service here, that means that we need to make the library so inviting. I'm sorry to say the library has not been totally inviting to people because there are some infrastructures that ought to have been put in place.
School authorities say they are now adopting new strategies to stimulate interest and revive the reading culture among young people.
When I got here, I decided to start silent reading. Number one, it will enable the student to really know the importance of reading. So when they have this reading culture, it will be very easy for them to be visiting the library.
Experts argue that despite the rise of e-libraries, digital resources, and artificial intelligence tools, physical libraries remain vital for focused learning and knowledge preservation. Calls continue to grow for government investment in modern libraries in schools and communities across the state. Experts are urging Nigerians to tap into the digital age by nurturing a strong reading culture from an early stage. They believe that embracing this can help shape a generation of better informed citizens. Blessing Obi, Osrc News.
News, and after the break, gunmen kidnapped school children in Niger State hours after